Welcome to Financial Pro YouTube channel. I know we don't used to see some of this kind of background. I am currently in Qatar, Doha precisely, and then I'm just using this video to share a number of things as regards business and investment, especially my experience um, relating in Qatar. I had I came in with a visit visa. Do you get it? And then I had a business event because I have a number of Nigerians in diaspora everywhere. I have a number of Nigerians everywhere. And so I said, okay, let me also use this to connect to people that I have. If I visit UK, US, we're going to connect, do business or talk about business investment. You can also meet a number of people. The link will be in the description button. Anywhere you are in the world, I want you to click. It also help you to network with people and talk about business and investment. People can also patronize your business. So it's a general meet and greet that I will be, that I have commenced, that I have kickstarted. First is Qatar, next maybe US, UK. Do you like just click the link and join? Now, for some of us, for everyone, for so long I've done business for a while, and then I just decide to give myself a good treat. I don't know if you can see me very well. I didn't bring my stand, so I can't stand it this way. But I guess we'll just manage with this. Audibility is the most important. Now, for several years, I've been doing business. I said, okay, let me just move out. And then in Qatar, being in Qatar, I saw that most of this company or Qatar itself strategically bring people in from different parts of the country. The hotel I'm lodged in, most of these people working are from Indian and Bangladesh. Now, Indian and Bangladesh, in the sense that Qatar is very friendly with them. When I went to the National Museum, I have a vlog on this. I don't know, maybe I'll be posting that before posting this or whichever. If I have not posted it, you can just hold on a while. You see a number of blog on Qatar, National Museum, and also several other stuff, old ports, cruise, sunset cruise. I did a number of those things and also others that I will be doing. Now, most of these people that work in key of these positions, they are either Indians or Bangladesh or some country that shares same culture, religion with Qatar. You get it. So it's easier. Of course, I met Nigerians who are already working in Nigeria, but I think Qatar is also kind of fair in terms of their immigration. Now, I came in with some dollars, and I exchanged it. Now, while I was exchanging naira to dollar, I was like, oh my God, do you mean, okay, I first changed $600. $600 is very, very minute, especially if you're in the diaspora. What can you really do with $600? Well, you can buy some things, but you can't really sort you that much. But at least it's something. But when I did the exchange rate to Nigerian naira, it is 970 something thousand naira at the exchange rate of 1,630. And then getting to Qatar, I discovered that the exchange rate, $1 is 3.64 Qatar Riyal. So at least I was glad that okay, dollar is higher. Do you get it? So every $100 I have to times it times 3.64. So it is so $200 was 728. The exchange fee is three Qatar riyal. So they gave me 720 what 25. And then so I just want to talk about the business part. I'm not here to talk about my experience on dealing with people, because I mistakenly want to venture into that, but I want to talk about the business part. One of the things that can help you as an individual, no matter the country you are, if you are in Nigeria, or you are in Qatar, or you are in diaspora, or you are in the US, you are in the UK, I think why building a physical business is also good to position yourself in a way when you leave your country. Can you stay anywhere else without working and you are still making money. There are opportunities if you can achieve that. Can I sit down here in Qatar? I wanted to spend 1 week, but I'm thinking I'm going to spend 1 month. Now, there are two things that are involved. It's either you have grown your business, but before I go there, the question still remains, can you do what? Can you do what? Can you stay in another country without working and still make money? So, if your answer is no, then you need to start thinking about it. Okay, if I move out of Nigeria, or if I move out of the US or the UK, because come on, you have one life. Why would you just stay put in a country for like 30, 40 years? Okay, 10 years, of course, okay, you need a visa, your passport, 5 years, good. But as life evolves, opportunities abound. So, if you can achieve this, moving outside your country and you are still making money, then you have positioned well. Now there are two things involved. It's either you have a digital business, number one, or you have a business that has structure. Whether or not you are around, the business still moves. And if you have the two of them, then you are the baba of them, or you are the boss. So, but let me start from you having a business on your own. Now, several years ago, I have an e-commerce business. I import online. I did a number of offline and online business, generated money, ventured into real estate, and then start trading real estate, doing what we call real estate, land banking and land flipping. Now, of course, let's say 5, 6 years ago, I could travel. I have the money, but I was of the opinion that every money I have is supposed to be invested. I need to invest it back. And here comes almost, I built my first house in Nigeria in 2018, and that was 2018. This is 2025. That's 7. Is it 7 years? 7 years. I think I built my first house at 23, and this is that is it, 2018. I built my first house in 2018. And I'm currently 31. I became 31 in April. So for 7 years, I have made money that I could travel out. The cost of traveling out now may not be as much as the money I invested in landed property. So I denied myself a lot of pleasure. Now, I'm setting up a business. You will deny yourself a lot of pleasure. The same thing if you are working in a company, you deny yourself a lot of pleasure. But the beautiful thing is that if you are working in a company, let it be a company that you can learn from. That when you leave, you can replicate what you are learning in that company. But if you are working in a place that you are not really learning much and you can't replicate that company, then you should move out and go to a job or a work that you can replicate the business. You are earning and you are learning. An example is working in a stock exchange brokerage firm. Of course, they have the advantage. You understand the analytical skill. There is a way you can also create a business from it. But entering into the stock exchange business, there may be barrier because you need money, you need a lot of regulations and the likes. But let's just talk about you working for a real estate company, or you're working as a PE to a CEO of a real estate company. You learn what the CEO is doing. You go out with the CEO. You are getting exposed. You are learning a number of things. Some things that other people don't have access to. You are learning. And then when you leave there, like after 2-3 years, you can replicate what the CEO is doing. And also, God help you, the company is also growing. And when it's a growing company, they let loose of information to their staffs because they want to encourage people and say, hey, we are new, we want you to be dedicated. This is what the future looks like. But if it's a company that is already set up already, they just say, okay, this is your JD, do it. If you don't do it, they sack you, they get another person. So if you're currently working, it has to be a workplace that you are learning something. So when you leave, you can set up yours. If you want to become financially free. But if you don't want to become financially free, then this video is useless for you. You don't even need to watch it. But I'm sure you want to become financially free. That's why you watch this video. Now, moving away from that, you've now set up your business. It can take you years, it could take you 5 years, it could take you 7 years for you to be able to put proper structure that if you are not around, your business is operating. Why am I saying this? Because life will be hard if you move out of where you are currently, or life will be harder compared to if you had a business running. Now, in just 2 days that I am in Qatar, I can see my statement. I can see what is entering into my account in terms of revenue generation. And this is what somebody would spend 5 years, I say 5 years, sorry, pardon me, 5 months to work to get this. And I got the money in 2 days. But this doesn't just happen. This happened because I have built a business for several years, and then I leave the place, and then I'm in another country, and I'm still receiving a lot of a business that I've created that has structure. People, in fact, today I'm in Qatar, but a stakeholder walking to one of our offices in Lagos, Nigeria, and he was attended to. In fact, she presented a gift to me, and then it was well received. That was because I have created structure. Now, moving away from setting out a big business, another important factor that I know that is very key, because the Nigerian currency, now this is to my Nigerian audience, you owe 10 million yuan, you are not rich. And even to have 10 million is like this. To have 10 million naira in an average Nigerian has less than 500,000. The population of 500,000 naira, the population of people that have above 500,000 is not up to 10% of people saving. So 500,000 below. Now the rest is like 500,000, 600,000, 1 million, 10 million. Before you even have 30 million, you have to do something different. So Naira is constantly not encouraging. Naira is not encouraging. I converted almost 1 million naira for just $600,000. I said $600,000 for just $600. And then I came here. There's a food I bought for my friend that we met at the airport, because I went to the museum alone. I didn't enjoy it. I'm a kind of person that I like enjoying with people, or with someone I'm okay with. But if I go alone, I want to go and enjoy. Hey, it's not enjoyment. I'm just looking the view. Communication is a part of enjoyment. Community is enjoyment for me. So I had to call this lady I met at the airport. I said, hey, what's up? What are you doing now? I want to go on a boat cruise. Do you mind going with me? Oh, sure. Up in, okay, the time is so time. Don't worry. We'll sort your payment out. I've prepared my itinerary before I came to Doha. So when we got there, the money was much. It was over $30 or $40. It was like let's say approximately $30. And then that day I spent over 85,000 naira on her. But I loved it because she was we enjoyed ourselves in terms of the cruise, and then she was my content creator. At least she worked for it. She was filming me, doing a number of stuff. So I'm impressed. At least the money, when I post it on my YouTube, I will generate the money back or something like that. So and then I discovered that our currency is very, very poor. So what should you do? You must begin to start thinking about diversifying. Your business helps you buy asset classes, real estate. Then you think diversifying to an online business that can help you make money. A number of people want to travel out. They just want to go through what is it called? They want to go through study. Because an average Nigerian does not want to sit down and learn a skill online that can make your travel easy. Do you know that I have different kind of visas that is available if you are just a digital nomad? A digital nomad is somebody that anywhere you are in the world, you can make money. Various countries, you don't need any money. Some countries, they say, oh, you just need to be earning $1,500 on a daily basis and you can travel anywhere. So Somebody that comes from a family that is not well to do, and you learn digital marketing. And then with your digital marketing skills, if you follow it through very well, in 1 year, you can position yourself in a way that you are making $1,500 on a monthly basis. There are various digital businesses. At the end of this video, go online, go on AI, search list 10 easiest or highly sought after digital businesses. Content creation, skit making, selling, becoming an online influencer, selling intelligence online, digital marketing, social media marketing, and several digital businesses. Please do the work. Go online and check. Creating a social media agency, a digital marketing agency, various, all of them. Now, I don't know what you have interest in, but the point still remains that if you can make money sitting on your house, life will be easy for you. You can just wake up today and say, hey, I want to go to Colombia. You do a digital nomad visa and you travel to Colombia. And you live like 1 year there. And the beautiful thing about these digital nomad visas is that it can help you. You can move with your family. But you see a lot of Nigerians, they finish school, they are working, and they start looking out for doing education and travel. Everybody is just using the educational route, and then they moved overseas, and they travel abroad, and then you are struggling because you are trying to support your education, you are trying to live together. But if you just sit down and train yourself in 1 year, 6 months safe, you start making money online, you can move. And then, so this is a mix of having a good life in terms of anywhere you are in the world, and also putting a pointer that you have to just do what you have to create an online business and make money in dollars. Because if you are in Nigeria, if you make 50 million, save up 15 million. 15 million is like $32,000. 15 million naira, $32,000. At least if you bring $32,000 to Qatar, that is almost like about 90,000 plus. You can't even set up a business with it. If you want to set up a business, a food business here, you have to pay an amount to the state, to the government. You have to pay up to 100,000 Qatarian, and then how about the setup? So if you want to set up a business in Qatar, you should be looking at for like 200,000 Qatarian, and that's like 100 million. But if you had to set up a business online, do you know the 200,000, you can make it within a number of time? You don't even need to set up a business. If you have $250,000 in your account, you travel out. Life is easy. You set up a digital nomad visa, travel out. A number of Nigerians are restricted. This is so painful for me because a number of Nigerians are restricted. You can't travel. But if you look at the Europeans or citizens of other European countries, they can move. Opportunities are everywhere. But Nigeria, you see someone that is 50 years old has never left the shore of Nigeria. But for European citizens of different countries, at 5, 6, 7, you can move to different countries because of what? Because of the easy access of visa-free entry that is granted by the European Union. Or do you get what I mean? But even in Africa, you can travel out of Africa, out of Nigeria to South Africa without a visa. So many restrictions makes life harder. A wise thing for a sensible person that wants life to be easy for the person is to look at the best route. What is the easiest best route? Okay, I'm being restricted globally. What can I do to be relevant? Okay, I need this social skill, a tech skill, coding skill. You do that. Learn it and then harness it. And then you grow, you move. Make life easy. So I've listed that. I just want to use this video to talk about financial advice for financial Paul in Qatar. I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more information on different things that I put on my channel. I put financial information, talk about business, investment, real estate, also talk about travels, talks about edutainment, and enough more. Thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button to learn more and watch other videos I have. Have a great day. Bye.